that were getting surgeries done for breast cancer, having a mastectomy, having a reconstruction, having an explant surgery, having an implant surgery. We took all that feedback and we listened. And that's what we have to continue doing, is listening, to be the support, to be the listeners, and then to create valuable and important products that are going to help people. And anyway, that's going to get me off on a tangent for the rest of the podcast. But that takes me right into our next question of, what do you wish that you would have had during your healing journey? What could have been better for you, or better for other people today?
So I think probably the first thing that comes to mind is one of the moments that inspired you to invent the resilience bra, which was a safe place to rest a drain.
Can you explain the drain for other people that might not know what a drain is?
The awful drain. So the drain is inserted when you've had a mastectomy to help capture the fluids that are still around that don't go away after surgery. And it's just a process that your body has to work through. And it's a really, really important process. So the drains rest against your body and they have no place to go. They just dangle.
And they're long. They're long
They're
tubes.
very long. They're very long tubes because it's a process for that fluid to be captured in that drain bulb. And so when I was going to bed one night in the thick of this, it was one of those dark days, and I went to go get into bed, and I put my knee up on the bed, and I didn't realize that the tube from the drain was underneath my knee. So when I got up on the bed, I pulled the tube out of my chest wall on the side.
And that was a week post-surgery, post-mastectomy.
Yes.
So you're already have so much trauma and swelling.
I have trauma and swelling, and that pain was one of the biggest pain points I have of that whole experience, I think. So Leah saw that, and you saw that, and I keep talking like you're not right beside me, but you are. You saw that, and the resilience bra cares for that in a really thoughtful way, because not only does it give you a place to rest the drain bulb, it gives you a place to rest that long tubing that has to go somewhere. It can't just dangle. That is not functional, nor healthy, nor efficient. And it also places that drain bulb in a pocket that is detachable to the garment, to the bra, and it isn't in a mesh pocket. And so you may be thinking, well, why? Who cares if it's a mesh pocket or a cloth pocket or whatever? Well, that fluid that builds up in the drain bulb, you have to monitor that, and you have to empty that drain bulb every day, maybe up more than once a day, depending on where you are in your recovery. And the color of that fluid is very important, whether it's red, whether it's pink, whether it's white. You have to be able to easily see that all the time, because it's something your doctor's going to ask you, and it's something your doctor's going to look for. So the mesh makes it easy to see. So again, it's back to efficient, and it's also comfortable.
So tell them about what kind of bra you had post mastectomy, post reconstruction, post implant surgery, post all your surgeries. Tell them about that bra.
I had a bra that often kind of reminded me of my training bra that I used when I had surgery. It was white cotton, flimsy, but it did have hooks, like a hook and eye kind of structure up the middle. So it was easy to get off, but that was the only thing that was decent about that bra. The white color showed every fluid that came out of me, which was not fun to see. So from a post-experience, post-surgical experience, that was not the best thing for me to see, but that was reality. It got tight. As you're swollen, the bra gets really tight over time, and you wear that bra 24/7 post-surgery. You don't get to just take it off to go to bed. You're wearing it to bed. So I was very strapped, very much like a straitjacket, and in bandages, and then the bra was on top of the bandages, and then I was kind of bandaged up a little bit again. So it's quite a process.
It's quite a process, especially those first few weeks after surgery. I would say the 0 to 8 weeks is that prime healing time. Mm-hmm. And the problem when you look at the bra that Mom had, It was just a piece of fabric. It did not give her those features and benefits to offer that support, to offer that compression, to help with those fluids, to have a place for those drains to go. It didn't offer any of that. And so, that's what, and we go back to what her private or her surgeon told her, which was some of those complications that she went through, some of those additional surgeries that she had to go through, they could have been prevented if she could have had a better post-surgical bra to help prevent some of those complications from happening. So, to give some more specifics, the Resilience bra has drain pockets. It like my mom just mentioned, it has a little loop where all that drain tubing can go. It is made out of a very soft, compressive fabric that it feels good against the skin, because you are in this product for 0 to 8 weeks, 24/7, most likely. So to have something that's comfortable, or as comfortable as a bra can get, that you're wearing 24/7, is very important. Having that adjustment, or that ability to adjust the bra to fit your body based on whatever time you are at in your healing journey, whether that's
and what size you are.
And what size. Yeah.
I mean, to me, that is like, I talk a lot about the drain bows because of my personal experience, but those adjustable straps that go around the bra are good for your physician, and they're good for you.
Right. And to give some clarity, those adjustable straps, they allow the bra to kind of move with you as you're healing. So maybe when you are, a couple days post surgery, you are going to be swollen. I mean, it's a very traumatic experience. No matter what you go through, you may be swollen. So you need that adjustment around your rib cage to accommodate for that. You need it around your arms to accommodate for that. And that's what the Resilience bra provides, that ability to adjust, to make it tighter and looser around the rib cage, but also to make it tighter and looser around your arms. And what my personal favorite feature, as much as I love everything on there because it's very well thought out, very detailed, is our padded shoulder straps. So bras get very uncomfortable during the day, and we all know that. But to have a padded shoulder strap it's cushioned, we know that you're going to be wearing this all the time. So again, it goes back to those small details. And that's what we've done differently here, is we think about and have empathy, and we go back to the sources. We go back to the patients. We go back to the physicians, because they're the ones that know what's needed best. So we take input from everywhere.
I also think there's comfort in being able to see your bra before the surgery. There's a sense of control that the patient can have, that I could have had if I had known what I was going to wake up with after my surgery. If I had seen the bra, if I had maybe picked out the bra, if there was a pattern that I liked, I think there's a comfort and a sense of control knowing when it's scary. The first thing you do is look down when you wake up, what just happened to me? And what's going to happen, but there's the reality that sets in. And if I was to be able to look down and see the bra that I knew I was going to be wearing, and I knew the features of it, and I knew how it was going to work, that to me, and I'm just not saying that because you're my daughter, I'm saying it from someone who's had breast cancer and survived that surgery, that to me would have given me such a greater sense of comfort. It wouldn't have made it great. Right. I'm still going to tell you, it wouldn't have been like this awesome thing in the world to help me cope.
Yeah.
But it would have given me some bit of control, because at that moment in time, you have no control.
Right. And I'm glad that you mentioned that too, because that's something that I've started to talk a lot about, is the control factor here and the confidence factor here. I mean, when you're going through breast cancer specifically, and any other type of breast surgery, there is that lack of confidence and that lack of control. And typically when you're going through a mastectomy or one of those really harsh surgeries, you do have a caregiver, and you need to get through a time like that in your life. But as women, we typically like to take care of ourselves. We don't want to rely on other people to help as much as we should. But that's just who we are. We are caregivers. We take care of others, and we want to be able to take care of ourselves. And that's what I have always tried to keep in mind, not only the detail oriented features on the bra, but also, how can she take control back here? What can we give her on this product to help give back some of that control. And that is the features that we've included here, that you are able, in your range of motion post-surgery, are able to adjust on your own if you need to, if you want to. You don't have to, but again, going back, we are women, we want to do things ourselves, and the bra does give you that ability to do that. So we have gone on and on and on about the Resilience bra and how, you know, we think it truly differentiates, and it all comes back to you. It all comes back to the patients themselves. And we want to always keep that in mind moving forward with the company, not only the brand, not only the bra, but our community. So one last question that we want to talk about today, Mom, your last one. As a company, you know, we're creating products, we're creating community, we are going back to the source to provide women with what they truly need on a bra, what they truly need from a support standpoint. You know, we want to be here every step of the way, whether that's bra related or whether that's support related. So what else, as a company, as a startup company that's trying to make a big impact in the world and on women around the world that are going through these types of surgeries, what else can we do as a company, as a brand, to support the women around the world that are going through this better?
Well, when you're going through this, there's a lot of reliance on others, as you mentioned. We don't like to rely on others often as women, but in some cases you don't have a choice. I think getting your product as much as you can out to the medical community that treat breast cancer patients so that they can present it as an option. Too often, I think we're going to the cheapest thing, or the thing that the hospital allows a doctor to put on a patient, or maybe the doctor or his nursing staff has not done research on what the newest products are out there in the market. So I think that's one thing. It has to be promoted. Otherwise, women won't know about it. And the best place that they're going to get that promotion, other than perhaps a social media site, is going to be from their doctor.
Right.
And it's going to be trusted if it comes from their doctor. So I think that's something that could be done to help support women, because that relationship with that care team is so important. From the doctor who's doing the surgery, to the oncologist that's administering your chemo, to the radiologist who's helping you with that, and their nursing staff. That's a vital link.
Yeah. Well, that is some really good advice for us as a company to always think about. And that's what we want to do, is continue thinking about the things that others might not be thinking about, and to do those small details, and to do the very, very best that we can to, again, and I've used this word 20 billion times, support the women that we cater to. So with that being said, thank you, Mom, for coming on our
Leah.
first podcast. This has been super
so
fun.
Much. Thanks for having me and for all that you're doing. Keep up the amazing work. I'm so proud of you.
Thank you. And I can just run upstairs and tell you about my day tomorrow and what all we do. But thank you guys so much for hopping on our first podcast. We are so excited to begin starting this series of, you know, bringing on people that can help make a difference in your life, whether that is patients themselves, whether that's doctors. And we also want to bring you along with our journey with Three Strands. You know, we're a startup company. We've been around for the last couple of years, really in the development phases of making sure this bra has everything it absolutely needs to have, to make it the very best for our patients. I am excited to dive into another episode next, talking a little bit more about where we are, our recent beta test, what came out of that, and our testing with 60 breast surgical patients, to talk more about that and to bring you along our journey. We're so excited to have you here and hope you continue to listen on. Please make sure to like and follow us on Facebook, join our community, take a visit at our website at www.threestrandsrecoverywear.com, and become an ambassador. Be someone that can help support us on our journey to making the world a better place, making an impact on the lives of millions of women around the world. We are so excited about this opportunity. We are very grateful for this opportunity and can't wait to see what comes next. Thanks, guys, so much.